Hey, what's up, guys? Phillies win, Phillies win, Phillies win. What is happening, guys? Gene Segura base knock gets the Phillies the opening day W over the Atlanta Braves 3-2. We're gonna react, talk about our top takeaways. Happy opening day, everybody! Joining us is my man Ty, the host of BULLPEN podcast. What's up, Ty?
What's going on, Ty? It's good to see you, man. Want to know?
Love it, man. Also joining us is my man Joe. You know him on Twitter at Joe_Enninger. What's up, Joe?
Yo, I'm ready to get emotionally abused by a baseball team for 6 months again.
Oh, man. Was that fun or what? I'm already losing my voice. You can tell I'm losing my voice because
I mean, I'll take entertaining over bad any day.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in this game that we saw. Let's get into it. Yeah, go ahead.
I got excited real early. Nola looked like Nola of 2017. Really, he pitched well. Even the double and the bomb late in the was it the 6th or 7th inning? I'm sorry, I didn't take notes like normal. I'm real happy with what I saw from Nola. The lineup, tough day to hit. It was cold, windy. Mm-hmm. I think that lineup is going to hit. I just cannot stand watching Roman Quinn play offensive baseball. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see why they randomly took out Hazley. I mean, they decided that Hazley can't hit lefties, which isn't necessarily true. But okay, let's say he can't. Let's just say for discussion's sake he can't. Roman Quinn can't hit anybody.
Exactly.
So at least Hazley hits righties.
Yep.
So I don't get that. But yeah, I agree about Nola. I mean, he got lucky. A couple balls got knocked down because of the wind and a couple line drives, but he was
the one that
great.
Swanson hit.
Yeah, the two-seamer to strike out. I think it was Darno at the end of an inning that was just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
and yeah, it was really just the 0-2 pitch to Sandoval that made no sense.
How was it?
I don't know why you're calling a fastball to Sandoval 0-2. But you throw something in the dirt, he's going to swing at it.
It was supposed to be low and outside.
Yeah,
and just hung it right there, like upper middle, inside, and just that's the kind of the take there with Aaron Nola. But let's talk about Aaron Nola. How would you grade his performance today? You saw his performance first inning, 1 pitch, 1 down. He was absolutely terrific through the first inning, 9 pitches in that first inning, 7 strikes, 1, 2, 3. Second inning, 22 pitches. Third inning, kind of struggled a little bit. Oh, no, that was Max Fried. And then the fourth inning, he looked crisp. He just looked mostly done by a lot of four-seamers, a lot of breaking balls. I thought Nola looked terrific, and then you said it, Joe. He got up to Pablo Sandoval, and he just left an 0-2 fastball there right in that middle inside and just crushed it. But how would you grade Aaron Nola's performance today, Joe?
I mean, given all the factors, opening day and the weather wasn't great to pitch in. I mean, let's face it. I give him a solid B-. Again, he goes 6 innings, 2 runs. It's a quality start. That's all you can really ask for from a pitcher.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
He puts you in position to win the game. Yeah, the 0-2 pitch, the calling a fastball in general was just a bad idea. But I'm not gonna kill the guy for it. Like I said, 6 innings, 2 runs. He gave you a chance to win the game.
What about you, Ty?
B+. I thought that he threw all of his pitches effectively in all counts. Quality start. The 0-2 pitch, if you go and look at the film, he missed his spot.
Yeah.
That's not where Realmuto wanted the ball. Yep. He wanted it up and out over the plate, like up and out. And, it was a waste pitch. Now, I'm with you. I bury something down in the dirt on that pitch to Sandoval. I don't even throw a fastball.
I don't give him a fastball until it's 3-2.
That's exactly right. So I'm with you on the call. I think they were going with the numbers, the waste pitch, and it just bit them. But I think B+. I was really happy. First day, bad conditions, windy as all get out. Got saved a couple of times by the wind, but I was really happy to see him throw most of his repertoire in any count. And that's how I grade a guy, especially like Nola. He didn't seem afraid to throw anything in any count. He looked like spring training went well and that he was ready to go. I'm happy with that today from him.
Awesome. Let's get on to the biggest story of today. which I think is the Phillies bullpen. I'm very excited to talk about Aaron Nola getting deep into this game, but the nuts and bolts of Phillies baseball and what it means to make a playoff seed here is the bullpen. 3.1 innings pitched today, 1 hit. They had 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Oh my God, Alvarado was he not like the
Mitch Williams? He was Mitch Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, strikeout, walk, strikeout, hit, strikeout. Like, and that was the one part of the game that I didn't get to watch. I was in my car with it on the radio because I had to run out quick and come back. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I had to get in the car, and now this guy is just putting me through hell. But he got out of it. 100-mile-an-hour fastball to strike out. The center fielder, right? Then the inning. I'm terrible. I didn't take notes today. I normally do.
I agree. The guy's got great stuff. It's just we might have a better idea where it's going than he does.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
102-mile-an-hour fastball, 94-mile-an-hour sinker. If you get that even remotely close to the plate, it's going to work.
Well, the funny part about that was on the radio. Fransky's like, he takes a little something off with the 94-mile-an-hour. And what do they have that on? Oh, it's a cutter. Oh, that's a cutter. And then Anderson's like, he doesn't throw a cutter. That's a sinker. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even, it was.
Man,
my emotions were going nuts.
Yeah, that's like the memory of this game was that was like the start of opening day. That like you're hoping like Aaron Nola's cruising. You're having a great Thursday afternoon, and sure enough, boom, Pablo Sandoval. It's a tied game, and this guy comes in and is just throwing heat, but it's like all over the place, and it was just so much fun. I'm so happy baseball is back. My gosh, it was 21 pitches. He loaded, the bases were loaded, yet he struck out the side, and then we get to the throw and the block of the plate, which JT Realmuto showed again why he is the best catcher in baseball. Joe, take us through that play, and what was your reaction to JT Realmuto just cementing himself as one of the best players in the game?
He made a great play, but the one thing, Roman Quinn's throw wasn't great, but it was bad enough to let JT block the plate legally. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, don't tell me they're going to do that stupid Buster Posey rule again. But then, they show the replay. The ball took him right there. So, the throw was offline, but it ended up being in the perfect spot.
Awesome. What about you, Ty?
That having a catcher that is that good defensively back there is – I am a firm believer as a coach, as a player, as a fan. Baseball is played up the middle. You need a good guy behind the plate. You need a good guy on the mound. You need a good shortstop, good middle infield, and a good center fielder. And knowing that he is back there just gives me so much more confidence in the pitching staff, plays like that. And then add the fact that he's a good offensive player as well. He's just the best catcher in baseball. And the fact that that Dave Dombrowski brought him back makes me a happy man.
All right, and then we get to Gene Segura. Gene Segura had a somewhat difficult season last year, hitting 266, on-base percentage of 247. Comes up clutch here with the game-winning single here. Brings in Bryce Harper, I believe. So what was your take on Gene Segura? What does this mean for the Phillies moving forward, Ty?
I think Gene Segura is the type of guy that just wants to play a position and stay at a position. I don't think he moves around well. I don't think he adapts to change well. He is going to hit 280 this year. He's going to have a better on-base percentage this year. He's a professional hitter. He looks like he's got a little bit more pep in his step, a little more hustle. I'm loving that he's the guy who came through with the big hit today. I'd much rather see him in the 2-hole if he can prove that he is a on-base percentage guy this year. Now, not what he did last year. If he can prove that he can work the count and be an on-base percentage guy, I just like him better there than Rhys Hoskins. I'm a traditionalist. I just don't like Rhys in that spot with that 245 average, and he walks 120 times. But I know that's where the game of baseball is going. So I don't want to even get into that discussion right here, right now. But I think Segura is going to have a good year for him. I like him at second base. I'm glad they sent Scott Kingery down to get reps and hopefully fix the world that is broken for him, and that Segura is going to be the everyday second baseman and hitting in that order.
2 for 5 for Gene Segura. Joe, any take on Segura's game-winning single there?
Yeah, I mean, he did the thing that he does best and just put the bat on the ball. Like Ty said, he's going to hit for a high average. But in contrast from Ty, I love him in that 7th hole just for that exact reason that he just puts the ball on, he puts the bat on the ball. And exact for reasons like that, because you got to think in the 7th hole, a lot of times if there's runners on, there's 2 outs because the big boys ahead of him have gotten out. So you need a base hit. And I think if I need someone to get a base hit, there's not many more guys on the team I'd rather have than Gene Segura. Maybe Alex.
You might convince me. You might be able to convince me. I like where your head's at there. I'm not going to argue on opening day.
Let's get into the comments, and then we'll get into player of the game, and then we'll get into how we grade today's performance. Coyle says, let's go. Daniel Wood says, gritty win. Nasty Nizzle says, Philly Gene, I love the positivity. Let's go. Dunner Dude says, get the win. Why would baseball keep the stupid extra inning rule and take out the DH in the NL? Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I don't know why the owners are dangling something everybody wants and in order to take money away from the players in the DH rule.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
It's a weird situation with the DH rule. Like, you literally have an extra position to fill as an American League team. You might as well make the National League do it as well. And I just – why make pitchers hit at this point? Is it really worth watching Aaron Nola, who hit 0.77 for his career, come up today and actually having it bat on a 40-degree day where that's just not his job? The game has changed. Like I said earlier, I'm a traditionalist, but I'm okay with that one. Just stop it.
And we have all these other dumb rules to get more offense in the game when the easiest possible one, adding an extra real hitter in the lineup, is the point of contention. That's what makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Coyle says Phillies win. Sixers up next. Jose Alvarado says Nasty Nizzle. I had a roller coaster. That's why my voice is gone.
Welcome to the Jose Alvarado experience, Philadelphia.
You might as well call him Jose Mesa because I feel like I just transported back like 10 fucking years, but here we are.
Mesa only threw like 93.
That's true. But he was frustrating to watch. Am I right?
Yeah, he was. So. That red glove.
Dunner says, great opener. A little scare at the end, though. I'm so glad we signed KT, and Phillies win 3-2. Let's get into our player of the game. I have to go. I'm going to give this a collective player of the game here to the Phillies bullpen again. 3.1 innings, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, or 2 walks. How do you not give the player of the game to the Phillies bullpen? That is the major storyline of the Phillies heading into this season. I'm going the bullpen. Let's freaking go. What about you, Ty?
I'm with you. I got to say the bullpen as well. I was real happy with Nola, but to hear that the bullpen and see that the bullpen comes out, puts up those kind of numbers, and closes the game down. I mean, after Nola gave up the bomb, they shut it down. The second they went to the bullpen and Alvarado started, it got scary. I thought, oh my God, this is really happening. This is really happening. So yeah, man, I'm with you. Bullpen 100%.
I love it how we're like one game out of like 162, and we're all like, I'm already losing my voice. Joe, who is the player of the game?
Man, I can't agree anymore. It's got to be the bullpen. I mean, if you told me last year you're going to get into the, what was it, that they won in the 10th, 11th inning, and the bullpen gave up no runs, I would have woke up from my dream because it would have been possible.
Right.
I mean, last season, there were points where I'm convincing myself, I'm doing the math. I'm like, all right, if every reliever only gives up 1, they have a chance to win this game. But it's so nice to actually have confidence that these guys are going to come in and get outs and not blow the game. And there's no more impending sense of doom, at least for a day.
Yep.
Amen. And Thunder Dude says, if the bullpen does this consistently, with a few exceptions, we could be a threatening team. You look at last year. That's it, right, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer that a below average bullpen. I'm not even asking them to be average. A below average bullpen gets his team into the postseason. They
led more games last year than any other team in Major League Baseball except for the Dodgers.
And still only missed the postseason by 1 game, even after blowing all of them.
I mean, that's insane, though. The Dodgers,
a historically bad bullpen kept them out of the postseason. Again,
that's exactly right.
A regular run-of-the-mill bottom 5 bullpen instead of worst 5 all time, they get into the postseason. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not even asking for average at this point.
Yeah, I don't need Dennis Eckersley and the best of the best back there. I just need you to close out games when we got a 5-run lead.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to how we grade today's performance. Man, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna go A. Man, I'm gonna go A. Like you saw shades of 2017 Aaron Nola today. That ball was electric. He was winning with his fastball. He was winning with his breaking ball, his knuckle curve. You saw the bullpen come out strong today. I love today's performance, especially when it piggybacks off of the weakness of last year. They won by arms. They won by arms today. And that's all that matters. I'm going A. What about you, Ty?
I'm a solid B plus. Same grade that I'm going to give Nola. I agree with you. I'd like to see some better at bats. The Roman Quinn at bat late in the game, striking out on a pitch, giant hack at it like that. That just it kills me. And but all in all, good defense, solid pitching, scraped enough runs across the board to win a game. We'll give it a B plus. I got to give some room to grow because it's opening day. We got 161 left, and I don't want to just hand them out.
Quick nod to introduce his A minus. Quick nod to Alec Boehm, who had like a huge defensive play there in the early guts of this game.
Really good to see Boehm improving defensively.
Is he
major moment?
He's literally he's 8 feet long, if not tall.
Fun fact: I'm 2 days older than Alec Boehm.
Oh God, we're so old, man.
I know it's not cool.
So old.
It's not cool. We have Abe Link says A minus. We would have won 2-0 if we pulled Nola after 6. He had a great game until the 6th inning. He struggled. And Coyle says 162-0. Joe, how would you grade today's performance?
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree. A B plus. I mean, we were really close to beat me sitting here and yelling about 3 for 14 with runners on and 13 strikeouts. But in the end, they scraped enough across the board to win. They had enough at bats to win the game. Wasn't that many quality at bats, but they had enough to win the game. So that's really all you can ask for.
Oh man, just an epic game. Like final thoughts. Like baseball is back. Yep. Baseball is back. Look at me. Like, I just came off an Eagles season of doing watch parties. I'm doing Sixers watch parties and post games. It's the first freaking game, and I've already lost my voice. Here we are. I'm for one freaking Phillies game, and I've lost my voice. That's how excited I am. So, Phillies get the W. I'm glad Phillies are back. Not so much anxiety and emotional wise. But, Ty, any final thoughts on today's game?
I mean, for the next 6 months, I have something to watch every night. This is my favorite time of the year. I'm a high school baseball coach. I was a high school and college baseball player. This is my heart. I love this time of year. Listening to the Phillies on the way home from a baseball game out in northern Lebanon or wherever we are that day. This is everything for me. I'm so excited it's back. It was cool to hear fans in the stands. And F and A, Cotton. I'm excited. I'm just excited.
Joe.
Yeah, I mean it's just great to finally see people in Citizens Bank Park.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to seeing it half empty in the last few years, so that doesn't bother me. But just hearing the sounds, it makes it so much better. And yeah, it's just going to be great after an Eagle season that just flat out sucked. And
dude, I have a 19-month-old daughter, and seeing the fanatic around people, because I had Eva right when this was all happening. So, like, one of my dreams was getting her down to Citizens Bank Park and meeting the fanatic and taking her to games. It's finally happening. It didn't happen for a year. It's finally happening. That was another final thought for me. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Ty, let's wrap it up. Plugs, where can we find you?
All right, so PTP at PTP 2021 on Twitter for the Pull the Pin podcast, or at TyBook3 on Twitter. Pull the Pin podcast, all your golf betting needs. Coming up Monday, 12:15. Dude, we are so freaking hot. We have five of the top 5 right now after the first round. Money is coming in quick. Come check us out on Mondays, 12:15 at the Painted Lines.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little weirded out by this Bobby Jones comment. But apparently, Joe, you're looking pretty cute down there. Just saying.
I try.
Oh.
That's awesome. Joe says, my dream is to 69. We have gone off the rails here. Joe, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Joe_Edinger, and you'll find my baseball posts on the Painted Lines. I do a weekly NL East recap. I'm hoping to do even more Phillies related content, so you can check out my stuff there.
Awesome. So make sure everyone, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please be sure to subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of these Phillies post-game reactions. Phillies get the W, #1 team here in baseball. Let's go.
162-0.
162-0.
The dream's alive.
For Ty, for Joe, for myself, let's wrap it up here with a word from our sponsor. See you next time.
Hey, what's up, guys? March Madness is here. The NBA and NHL are both in full swing. Baseball opening day is coming up, while we here at the Painted Lines are devoted to bringing you top-notch content from all the major sports. We are excited to also now give you the opportunity to cash in on all that content and knowledge. If you follow the link below, you will have the opportunity to sign up with BetRivers, an online sportsbook, and get an instant new user deposit match of up to $250. That's free money that you can use and try to turn into more free money. Let's go. Don't sit there and waste all that money. Turn every basket into an otherwise meaningless Cavs-Timberwolves matchup in on a random Wednesday in March. That makes it all the more exciting. For betting tips and advice, be sure to check out written content from our top prognosticator, Money Max, on our website at thepaintedlines.com, or check out the Tough Cover podcast right here on the Painted Lines YouTube channel. You've seen the commercials all over TV and radio, but now is the time. Sign up today with BetRivers using the link below and start cashing in on your love for sports. Using the link below will automatically inform BetRivers that TPL sent you, and you'll get that new user deposit match of up to $250.